Hey guys, this is the photographer for Bougie Barbie Life. I made this theater for my dolls, so if you guys are interested in seeing how I made this beautiful theater diorama with a working screen, just keep on watching.
Alright, so to start the theater, let me go show you guys the measurements. So I cut a piece of foam board. I cut a 30 by 7 inch down, and then I measured up 8 inches from the corner and 8 inches on the side, and I'm going to slightly make a little incision there to make it into a trifold. So let's go ahead and do that.
So now that it's into a trifold, I'm going to go ahead and cover it with black cardstock. I got all this supplies from Walmart. The felt that I got that you're going to see later was only 32 cents. And the foam boards were $1. So definitely check out Walmart if you guys want a low price on foam board and cardstock. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue the cardstock to the foam board. Now we got the whole foam board covered with the black cardstock. I do have a little strip that I have to cover the last piece, but I'll just cut some more of the black cardstock and complete that. And then we could go ahead and start building our theater. Now that we have our trifold, we're gonna go ahead and make the floor with the extra strip that we cut off. So basically I'm gonna cut the extra strip in half, and I'm gonna go ahead and glue the two pieces together to make the floor. For the floor, I'm going to put this wood grain scrapbook paper on the bottom, and I'm going to leave a little side piece to add some felt to it so that I can add like a little walkway into the theater. This is how the floor is looking, so I'm just going to make sure that it's going to fit into the diorama and make sure that all the corners are covered once I glue it onto the floor. Okay, so for the actual seats in the theater, let me move this over so you guys can see it. So these are the seats in the theater, right? This is the side way and this is the side way. So I'm doing my measurements. This is 3 inches going up by 10 inches long, just so you guys can have a size reference for this. This is actually 6 inches tall right here, the second part. So pretty much you're doing one seat, which will be one strip that is 3 by 10 inches. Then this is 3 by 10 inches. Then behind that, you're going to have a 6 inch by 10 inch piece to hold this seat area apart. Let me see if you guys see up close. See this one little box area? You're gonna do that first. And then the rest of these are just measurements of 10 inches by 3 inches. So you're just gonna stack them up on each other. And then for the back, I'm gonna cover this with red felt because we're gonna put red felt for the seats. And then we're going to just put this part back as the back headpiece, because it's not going to be full of seats because I want it as a small diorama. I don't want it too big. Even though this is a decent size, I do want to have it where it can fit the dolls and it can have cool movie things going on. I do still want to have like the space, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue this part back. I might cut it in half right here, which I'm probably most likely going to do. And then we're gonna go ahead and cover this with red felt. So just watch me do that. Okay, so I have the back strip glued to the felt. So now I'm just gonna put some hot glue on the back of the board. Well, actually, let me glue the board to the felt.
glue sticks. I use a lot of hot glue sticks, so I suggest you guys get the 100 pack from Walmart. That's my favorite kind to use when it comes to crafting. I like to get a lot of glue sticks so I won't run out, because I hate not finishing a project when I start. Because when I start, I know if I stop, it's gonna take me a while to finish, just like it did with my restaurant. So I like to just get everything I need to do the project, and I just spend hours on it, sometimes till 2, 3 in the morning. But once I know it's done, I'm satisfied and I'm happy with it. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the back base of this chair right here and try to kind of tuck it under. So see how that is? It's really nice. I like how that is. It's very beautiful. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cover all this with felt, and then I'm gonna check back in with you guys once I cover the whole thing with the felt. It's completely covered with felt. I'm gonna take these dials, these wooden dials, the small ones, and go ahead and hot glue them to the sides of each seat to make railing for the dolls for the size of the theater. So these dolls are cut into 5.5 inches. So just so you guys know the size measurements for the dolls. So this is how it looks with the railing. I added a 10 by 10 wall right here, and I also added another 10 by 10 wall across and to the floor, so the DVD player can fit right there. This is just a little section for DVD player. Then next I'm gonna be adding some of my favorite movies to the walls. I added this little detail I had left over from a picture, and I thought it was really cute to add on to the theater. And I have my favorite movies, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that like playing now little theater signs to go around the theater. Alright, so I took some movies that I absolutely love from Walgreens, and I attached it to this scrap of paper I liked that it had the gold. And it kind of had a marble look to it, and I just took some of my favorite movies to attach to the walls of the theater. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so this is how it's going to look. My portable DVD player will be facing this way, and I have some movies on the walls, and I'm gonna put a neon sign right here to show a movie's playing, and I have some more movies there. I want to put something else there. I'm gonna print it tomorrow. I'm gonna put some felt pillows right here. If you want to learn how to make a felt pillow, I do have another video. I'll link it down below how I do my felt pillows. So once I'm done, I'll show you guys finished product with the pillows, and that's it, and we're done with our theater. Just want to add like little pillows. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up, and then I'll show you guys the pictures. And also remember to follow Bougie Barbie Life Instagram so you guys can see photos of my dolls in their theater. And I'll but I did do pillows in each row, because depending on how I do the pictures is depending on how the dolls will sit, so that's why I didn't mind that. To do the armrest right here, I used some blocks that I got from Dollar Tree. Let me show you guys the pack. So this is the pack right here. It's the wooden craft cubes, and I just used it and wrapped felt around it. I'm gonna continue and wrap it up tomorrow, because there's one more thing I do want to add before I end this video. So this is it for day 1, and then tomorrow we'll finish the video and I'll show you guys how my dolls will look inside their theater. Alright guys, so it's the next day. I'm heading to Barnes and Nobles because I know they have a neon, like a sign that you can put the letters in, and I want to get one of those for the theater. So I'm gonna go over there and pick that up, and then later on today I'm gonna show you guys the final product of the theater, because I feel like that's all I need for it to be complete. And yeah, so let's go to Barnes & Nobles and pick up the sign, and then I'll check back in with you guys once I get to the store.
We're in Barnes & Nobles. This is the miniature section. You will see things that are very familiar to my Instagram. I do like to get minis from here. They have mini Twister and many little games, just in case you're interested for your dolls. So this is the sign that I wanted to get for the theater. It cost $13 in Barnes & Nobles. I was looking at this fire extinguisher. I might come back to get that. I think that's super cute. So let's go ahead and check out and get this sign so we can finish up the theater. This is the final product of my movie theater. I hope you guys liked and enjoyed watching me build this diorama. I had a lot of fun doing it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.